Who say does that star spangled banner yet? Butterfingers! Can I finish the national anthem? This motherfucker fumbled already. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hold My Nugget Studios for your 2018 NFL Week 11 Thursday Night Football game highlight commentary live from Seattle as the Green Bay Packers take on the Seattle Seahawks. The damn cheese heads in the period-colored zone. Aaron Rodgers tosses the ball to A.A. Jones, who goes into the end zone for A.A. touchdown for the Green Bay Packers to get the scoring started. Following a Seattle 3-and-out, Aaron Rodgers takes over for the Packers. Looking towards his left, he's got Devontae Adams activating his dreadlock powers to bring the ball inside the 40. That would line up Mason Crosby for a 47-yard field goal, but watch out for that Pidgeotto. The wing attack pushed the ball to the left, to the left. The kick's no good, just like Zane Gonzalez. You couldn't make a kick if I activated every single Madden card. You goddamn bum, put your motherfucking head back down. Seattle takes over, 1st and 15. They hand the ball to Rashad Dollar, Rashad Quarter, Rashad Dime, Rashad Nickel, Rashad Penny. He cuts across the entire field. He's got some blockers in front, more blockers than transgender medication. Makes a move past the 40. He's finally gonna be tackled at the 37. That would set up World War I veteran Sebastian Janikowski to line up for a 39-yard field goal. He kicks it through the uprights, and it's good. But on the ensuing Packers drive, Aaron Rodgers takes the snap from his 46, rolling towards his right because the pocket begins to break down like a Ford Focus after 3 years of use. Turns into Monkey D. Luffy, rifles the ball down the field. It's caught by Robert Tonyan, who goes into the end zone for the Packers touchdown. One quick look at those offensive coordinators, quarterback coaches, and head coaches wishing that they had Aaron Rodgers as their quarterback.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Following both teams exchanging 3-and-out, Seattle takes over inside their own 25. Russell Wilson hands the ball to Chris. I can't wait till my child gets older so I can tell him happy birthday. Here's a brand new car, son. Would carry it for a first down. The Seattle Crips would then enter the swoop zone, capping off a 7.5-minute, 14-play, 85-yard drive as Russell, I turned the hoe into a housewife. Wilson would find Doug. They need to put Rogaine, Foam, and Bonsley on our victories because this was a balled win in the back of the end zone for a Seattle Seahawks touchdown to cut their deficit to 4. And just look at the celebration. Surfboard. But back would come the Packers, baby, as Aaron Rodgers takes the snap. You better get down, because here comes the sack, and he's going to be sacked at the 23. I know that feeling. Following a 48-yard pass interference penalty, Russell, I turned the hoe into a housewife. Wilson would roll to his left, connect with Nick Vanette, who'd bring the ball to the 1-yard line. And on the very next play, the Seattle Crips would cash in the swoop zone, as Chris is going to be very awkward to articulate to my children the struggles of having coitus with my ex-girlfriend because we couldn't do it at each other's houses. So we had to do it in the car, son, as he'd carry the ball into the end zone for the Seattle Seahawks touchdown to take the lead. But on the ensuing Packers drive just before halftime, Aaron Rodgers would connect with Aaron Jones, who activates his dreadlock powers as he'd sexually assault the Seattle Seahawks defense. First, he would expose his left testicle. Then, a few plays later, he'd get the ball on a pitch, carry it into enemy territory where he exposes his right testicle, and he's tackled at the 38. Then 3 plays later, Aaron Rodgers would take the snap looking towards his right. He'd find Aaron Jones in the end zone, who would cap off a 5-play, 75-yard drive in 2.5 minutes for the Packers touchdown as his entire nutsack is exposed on the Seahawks defense. The Seahawks looking to respond just before halftime, but Russell Wilson forgot to tell his offensive line about Kyler Fackwell, because he sacks well. As he sacks Wilson at the 35, they would go into halftime. To open up the second half, Wilson...
Oh no. I got this. I'm a Wario. I'm gonna win.
Wilson would catch his own pass, but he's gonna be sacked at the 5-yard line. Ensuing drive, 3rd and 10. Aaron Rodgers can't escape the teabag party because he can't get away from the sack. He's gonna be sacked at the 40. On the next Seahawks possession, evidently Beyonce's performing Deja Vu in Washington State because Russell Wilson can't escape Kyler Fackwell. That would force them to punt once again, but for the Packers, it appears that Deja Vu hits them as well, as Aaron Rodgers can't escape the teabag party, and he can't get away from the sacks as he's brought down and the Packers are forced to punt. That's 5 straight clips of nothing but sacks. Eli Manning has PTSD. He's waking up thinking that he's in a gender realignment surgery room. He's seeing nothing but sacks. Following 5 straight punts, here's 3rd and 7 for the Seahawks. Russell Wilson looking towards his left. He's got David Moore, but he's got Butterfingers. Can't hold on to the ball. It's incomplete. Or is it? Although it appears the receiver never had concrete possession of the ball, Pete Carroll says, I saw a football move, pussy. say as the referees would deliberate. But much to the Packers' chagrin, every referee started Russell Wilson on fantasy. They say the catch is complete. I know the Packers gonna give me shit. 1st and 10 for the Hawks. Green Bay ain't shit.
I cannot believe it.
That was a wild call. It'd be crazy if we got another one, right? Then a few plays later, Russell I turned the hoe into a housewife. Wilson would take the snap, play action fake, rolling towards his right, connect with Doug Baldwin, who'd go out of bounds at the 41-yard line. And they would cap off their 6.5-minute, 13-play, 77-yard drive. As a witness of the assassination of President William McKinley, Sebastian Janikowski lines up for a 43-yard field goal. He kicks it through the uprights, and it's good to cut the Seattle deficit to 1. Janikowski may have saw the assassination of McKinley, but Aaron Rodgers was on the staff of Harry S. Truman, because he's dropping bombs as he finds Devontae Adams activating his dreadlock powers for a 50-plus yard gain. Dropping bombs like I'm gonna drop my dick in Danica Patrick tonight. And that would set up Mason Crosby for a 36-yard field goal. He kicks it through the uprights, and it's good. The Packers have a 4-point lead. Ensuing Seattle drive, 1st and 10 from the 50. Russell I turned the home into a housewife. Wilson play action fake looking towards his left. He would go to K. Jewelers and connect with Tyler Lockett at the 16-yard line. Or did he? It appears to be a catch up until the point the ball hits the floor and begins to move as if it was inside of a scrotum attached to a shaft engaging in coitus. This wouldn't be the first time they ruled the incomplete catch as a catch in Seattle. The year was 2012. It was Monday Night Football. The ball was intercepted by the beautiful dreadlocks of the Packers. However, the referees overruled it. The terrible replacement refs deemed it a touchdown. Seattle walked away with the victory. Earlier tonight, we saw a catch that wasn't a catch, but yet it was deemed in Seattle's favor. Mike McCarthy hears from the words above. Don't waste your time out. It's not worth it. You know we're gonna get fucked. You know what? You're right. We got Aaron Rodgers. He's always got a miracle. How many miracles you think I got? Throw the challenge flag, dummy! Seattle would quickly make them pay as Russell I turned a hoe into a housewife. Wilson takes the snap. He'd connect with Ed. The only way to turn a hoe into a housewife is to give her a good Dixon for the Seattle touchdown to give them the lead. Time for some Aaron Rodgers magic. Aaron Rodgers takes the snap looking towards his right. He throws the ball to his feet. Incomplete. The Packers are going to punt. 2nd and 6. Russell Wilson keeps the ball. He's going to run. And he graduated from the Chiseled Adonis University because he's sliding into DM, sliding. Last chance for the Cheeseheads, but their defense just so happens to be Swiss. As the Seattle Seahawks would find a hole, get the first down, and they would take a knee to win the game on Thursday Night Football for the Green Bay Packers. Take out your Metro cards and get aboard the L train. Why aren't you following me? Why haven't you subscribed already? You don't hear this shit? I'm hilarious.
What the hell wrong with them? What's wrong with them? What's wrong with it? So what's on? Big dummy! Nancy! Hold my nuggets. Suck my dick!